Yo, what is going on, guys? Heart Pirates TCG here. I'm working on my lighting right now, so I can't do a face cam right now, but I will be doing that, or back to be doing that soon. I want to give you the top 8 breakdown for my 50-player case tournament, or not, I'm just, not case tournament, 50-player webcam tournament, that was obviously on MoonLight TCG, and obviously this is associated with the big giveaway. Ignore this right here. This is a little bug that the developers are working on, should be fixed pretty soon, but our top 8 was 1 Whitebeard, 2 Yamato, 1 Katakuri, 1 Green Uta, 1 Gecko Moria, 1 Red Purple Law, and 1 Sakazuki. And guys, let me tell you, we had some wild lists for this tournament. So let's go ahead and, kind of show you guys the list. So obviously this is on my website, moonlighttcg.com. The signups for the next one on Sunday, as well as the simulator one today on Tuesday, are on the website. Link's going to be in the description below. You guys feel free to check that out. But looks like for this Whitebeard player, he ended up winning everything. Final match against the Katakuri was absolutely insane. For those of you guys who didn't see that, you can go back and check the live stream if you want to. But looks like he's running the dual search. He's running the Nami and the Izo package, which I definitely wasn't a huge fan of running 4 of both in my ace list, but I guess maybe Whitebeard's a little bit different. But yeah, he's running 1 Otama, he's running 2 of the Nico Robins for the Rebekahs. Obviously he's running, 4 Rad Beam, 2 Guard Point. Now this is a card we also saw come back a lot with the Edward Newgate. When in set 5, you basically just played the Straw Hat version of it, and you just didn't really have the time or the space really to play the Newgate, because it was just going to get removed anyway, and it was basically a waste of a turn that wasn't a rush attack. But now that Sokka isn't the only deck in the game, and there's more decks that rely on attacking into leader and not just removing things, then Newgate definitely is a lot better. What really shocked me is he's only playing 3 Ace. I think Ace is absolutely insane. I think this is one of the best cards in the game entirely. So in my opinion, I would have rather cut this one Newgate to put a 4th Ace in there. But hey, this guy won the tournament. He played pretty good all the way through, and shout out to Whitebeard for winning it. So we'll go ahead and check out some of the other deck lists now. This one really shocked me. This is a guy that I coached. His name is Nanagu, and he got second with Yamato. I'm very blown away by this deck list, guys, to say the least. So he had let's go over it together, right? We had 4 Satori, 4 Sanji, 4 Izo. That's looking pretty standard right there. And then he has 4 Momos, so obviously now he's running like the heavy Land of Wano engine. So he's playing 4 Onami, 4 Hody Jones, 3 Charlotte Linlins. I rarely see people play this card. I've been seeing it a lot more recently. He's running 4 You're the One Who Should Disappear, 4 Okiku. I think that's pretty standard, honestly. And then 4 Soul Pocus, bro. Soul Pocus made quite an appearance at our tournament yesterday. We had a guy who was playing yellow Linlin who had Soul Pocus. He played it against Cody Angeloff, and obviously it didn't matter. But he got second with it. So Soul Pocus obviously put in a lot more work than you might think. And then obviously he's playing 2 Yamatos, which is searchable with the 2 Momonosuke's right here. I'm curious if you can put the Yamato in a desperate scenario back on your life. I'm curious if you can do that. And then obviously he has 2 Marus, 2 Beige, and then his leader is Yamato. So that's a really spicy list as well. I definitely think, I'm not a huge fan personally of the Soul Pocus, but I think it's a funny card. I think it's hilarious. I just don't know how relevant it actually is. But he got second at the case tournament, or why do I keep saying case tournament, guys? He got second at the webcam tournament. All right, let's check out. Real quick, guys, this is the last day to sign up for the discounts on my discounts for the upcoming events. So let me go ahead and go to upcoming tournaments real quick and show you guys. So for example, Arlington, Texas, if you click on the event, you have the Atrium Hotel. It's $120. It's really close to the convention center. I think it's like 7 or 8 miles away, which isn't too bad at all. And then for Kissimmee, this one's about 25 minutes away. However, it's $80 a night. So that's absolutely huge. I'm sorry, it's 22 minutes away from the convention center. So be sure to check that out if you guys are going to the into the regionals. It'll help you out, it'll help me out, and that'll be great. So we're going back to the weekly tournaments, go to results, And then we're gonna go to this one, and then we'll check out the green Uta. Now this one's also spicy because I couldn't even fit. He's playing the green winner Luffy, the 8 cost 10k, the one that's searchable with the Uta that you get from the buddy battles. It's actually not even on our back end for some reason. So yeah, he's playing that card in addition to this, but look at these deck lists, guys. It's 3 Captain Kidd, 4 Usopp, 4 Chopper, 3 Nami. He said that he only had 3, but he made it work, man. He got 3rd. He's playing 2 Frankie, which I don't know really what the Frankie's in here for personally. It's a big beater for sure, and if he played Whitebeard, it would have been great. But I don't know if he played the Whitebeard, and if he did, he didn't beat him, unfortunately. So, and then 4 Brook, obviously. 4 Luffy, 3 Zoro, that's pretty standard. He's only playing 2 Doflamingos. I think this card's insane, man. I would play 4 at all times. And then 4 Uta, 4 Mihawk, 2 whatever, the Justice. This is a long name. 4 Backlight, 1 New Genesis, 4 I'm Invincible. And then obviously, like I said, the 8-10 Luffy. These are all such interesting deck lists, guys. Like, it's just it's crazy seeing that these do well. But everyone honestly had a blast in these tournaments, and I'm glad that they did. And I mean, these decks are meta, right? Like these leaders are all meta. It's just some of the ratios are something that I think are less standard than others, but obviously, like I said, it's working out for him. So congrats. And then obviously we'll talk about the Sakazuki player. He is playing the stage, so he's playing 2 Marineford, 2 Ice Age. 3 of the Lightsaber, 4 Helmblaze, 1 Helmeppo. Usually people that play the stage play 2 Helmeppo and 4 Hina, but because he's playing Ice Age, I can see him cutting, you know, those. Then 4 Gekko, 3 Lucci, 4 Rebecca, 3 Sabo, 3 Branu, 4 Virgo. Borsellino is a 2 of, 4 Suru, 2 Kuzan. I really like Kuzan at 3 personally. I've been liking Borsellino less and less. I've like barely been playing him at all, except for against like Yamato. But I feel like with Rebecca and Sabo, like you're totally fine on Yamato. And he's playing 4 Tashigi. I fucking hate this card, guys. I hate this card with a passion. I keep bomb decking my Geckos into matchups that, you know, you need Gekko, like Reiju, you know, and Gekko Moria. Like you need your Geckos in those matchups, and I keep bottom decking them on the first turn. And then obviously 2 Borsellino. So I like this list a lot. I have been incorporating Ice Age into or trying to incorporate it in my Marineford list, and it's been going pretty good. Like, it's just good to have that other, like, that extra like cost reduction that isn't like hard play Hina, because like obviously 1 is cheaper than 3 right here. So yeah, we'll go over 1 more, and we'll go over this guy was actually in the finals. This is Slaps. But he was actually honestly just using Michael Curry's list, the guy that I interviewed on, what is it called? The guy I interviewed on my YouTube channel. So this list is everywhere, so we're not going to actually spend too much time on it, but he was using the Michael Curry list. Obviously worked out for him. The 1 cat of Curry definitely came in clutch to help him win a game that I saw. Actually, guys, I'm gonna edit this into the video. We're gonna go over all of the top 8, so 2 more deck lists left. I want to give love to everyone that participated and obviously got in the top 8, because that's huge. So we have OG Martini here playing Red Purple Law, and this is obviously one of my favorite decks. So he's playing 4 Reiju, 4 Shiraya, 2 of the laws that they don't really play around these days. Like, people legit do not play around this law anymore. It's crazy. But so you can definitely catch people slipping with that. We have 4 of the Captain Kidd, 4 Zoro, pretty standard, 4 of the Toy Law, 3 Otama, 2 Fire Fist, 3 Buena Fiesta. I don't like Buena Fiesta, man. Something about it, man. Like, I don't like playing 2Ks from, like, this isn't Grape Dofi where you have like already 12 2Ks and a bunch of like counter events or defensive events, so like you can play this and like not really feel too bad. This deck, like, you like, once your 2Ks are out, like, they're out, bro. Like, you can't get them back. So that's why I don't like this card right here personally. And then he's playing 2 Kamazo, 4 Ein, which is definitely in EVO 1 getting replaced by the new Bond Clay. It's such a good card. Then we have 4 Beppo, 4 Sachi and Penguin, 2 Gordon, 4 Raisemax. I feel like 6 is definitely the standard for the 1-drops, because if you play 8, it feels like just clogs so much, and they're not counters either. So it could really stick in your hand, honestly. But congrats to our OG Matini for playing Red Purple Law, and then we'll talk about Vegeko right here, and then click to expand. And yeah, he's playing, looks like the Land of Wano list. Looks like you got some spicy cards as well with the Yamato as well as the Arc Noah. I've seen a lot of people play this card. Sometimes people play in Uta. Some people play this in Yamato. This is a pretty spicy card, guys. So I was playing in the Virginia Regional. Some guy was playing Hody Jones next to me, and he triggered this card. It was pretty funny. Because the guy had like literally, the Gecko Warrior player had like a full board of like 5 characters. It was fucking hilarious. But yeah, so Land of Wano version is playing 4 Momo. So he's leading heavily on the Momo then. So 4 Momo, 4 Izo, only 2 Hody Jones, 1 9-cost Zoro. I like this card a lot personally. 4 Cracker, 4 Kiku, 4 Onami, 4 Nekomamushi, 4 Beige, 4 Hiyori. So it looks like he's only playing. Okay, he's playing 10 2Ks. That's fine. 2 Amaru, 2 Reject, 4 You're the One Who Should Disappear, 3 Momo, 1 Yamato, 2 Enel. This is interesting. I wonder where he plays Enel right here, not just Hody Jones. 1 Arc Noah, and then obviously his leader. So yeah, guys. And then we'll talk about my buddy Biomoji, and he is playing the Gecko, right? So Gecko, he's playing the 2 Rebecca, 2 Hina, kind of like similar to what Cross is doing. 3 Ice Age, 4 Great Eruption. I think 4 Ice Age, 3 Great Eruption is overall better, because like this is what you need to take out like the big guys, like 7-cost Big Mom, and obviously other Gecko Morias. Like the 4 Great Eruption, like you have Suru for that, you have Helmeppo for that, you have Tashigi for that, you know, worst case scenario, to do what this does. So I would actually just change that ratio right there. But yeah, guys, that is our tournament. Like I said, if you guys want to sign up, go ahead and go to upcoming tournaments, or I'm sorry, not upcoming tournaments, weekly tournaments. Click on that, and they're available to be signed up right now. We got one coming up today, like I said, the webcam, or the weekly simulator tournament, and then we have the webcam tournament as well. So be sure to check those out. Link is going to be in the description below, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.